Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's Chewy Party debate. Tonight we'll ask some questions of our candidates and see how they respond. Let's keep this civil and make sure nobody gets bent too out of shape, because that might make it tough to get back to your original form. Our first question is for the current president, Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids, who on this stage do you think is the biggest competition?
If I'm being honest, there is no competition. I've had 40 different edible varieties worldwide. I'm the current president, and I've even starred in my own video game. Who can match that? Circus Peanuts? Don't make me laugh.
Circus Peanuts, you're directly mentioned by that name, so I'll give you a chance to respond. In all my years, I don't think I've seen a leader quite as disrespectful as Sour Patch. He's over here bragging about what he's done globally when we've got problems right here at home that need solved.
Keep in mind that when he says all my years, he means like a million years. Look into his history. He's older than everyone else here combined. Think about your favorite dinosaur growing up and realize that Circus Peanuts is that dinosaur's great-grandfather.
Now, let's try to keep it civil and let the voters decide how much experience they're looking for. However, speaking of history, Twizzlers made some very bold claims on social media this week that you, Mr. President, originated in France under the name Very Bad Kids. Twizzlers, are you willing to double down on this claim tonight in front of a live audience?
Absolutely. And it's not just the name, it's the origin. You know where I got started? I was born in the great state of Pennsylvania. I made my living in a factory job right here in America, like so many other fine Americans. What does it say about our current president that even the French called him bad?
Now hang on a second here. I take offense to this negative notion that somehow having experience with foreign manufacturing is a bad thing?
I assume you're referencing the fact that all other candidates besides yourself and Sour Patch Kids originated in North America?
That's right. That's exactly right. I am. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a little global perspective and culture in the Oval Office.
Give me a break. Being born as a gross fish with an IKEA membership doesn't make you cultured.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Did you guys hear that? The American people deserve better than this hateful rhetoric.
Okay, we're switching topics now in an attempt to keep tempers low. Now let's turn to a candy nobody has seen since the 80s, now and later. Let's keep things positive, please. Could you say something nice about one of your competitors on stage tonight?
Thanks. While I want to make sure my voice is heard, I prefer to take the mature route sometimes and stay quiet. Now, so I can speak up, later, I'd actually like to compliment everyone up here by saying something we can all agree on. Any of us would be better than someone from the from the vile chocolate party, even Skittles.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just think the people deserve to know what they're voting for. Maybe half the time you're fine in a strategic defense meeting, but what if you wake up feeling sour? What if you're needed during a crisis and nobody can find you because you went tropical and disappeared to the Bahamas for a month?
I don't have to identify myself to you, and I certainly don't deserve to be flavor shamed like this.
I wouldn't dream of such a thing. I have friends who are tropical. In fact, I'm simply saying that if you vote for me, you know what you're in for, and it's nice to have a leader to rely on. I'll be myself, now and later, hence the name.
Okay, before we luckily wrap things up here, I want to offer each candidate one last brief closing statement about why you think you're the best one for a job. You may go first, Mr. President.
Thanks. Hey, listen up, everyone. I've been doing a great job these last 4 years, and the last thing we need now is to switch things up. Let's keep this train moving.
Sure. Twizzlers?
I'm good for just about everything. From sneaking me into a movie theater to pretending I'm a straw and pretending to drink pop through it. Me. The only thing the president can do that I can't is having the pH level of a car battery. So stick with me, America.
Gross. Circus Peanuts? There's a reason I've always been around, but never in the headlines. I'm quiet. I'm low-key. I do my job and I do it well. That's why you don't hear my name I'm like an offensive lineman that never screws up, so everyone at home forgets he's even on the team. Let me block for you, America. I guess. Swedish Fish?
I'm an old favorite. I've been all over the world. I can negotiate on our behalf and represent us very well in the eyes of the world.
Simple and pleasant. Thank you. Now and later.
Anybody who's worked with me knows how durable I am, inside and outside of the mouth. We need someone who won't fall apart or run out of flavoring in the middle of a crisis. I'm the guy that's still hanging around, stuck to your teeth at the end, where you're thinking, holy jeez, I'm still chewing on this guy?
Well, can't argue that. Finally, Skittles.
There's been a lot said about me tonight. Some jobs were taken at my different flavors and varieties, but I want to ensure Americans that I'll be the type of president that represents everyone. My slogan is, taste the rainbow, for a reason. I'm inclusive, I love all voters, and I want them to love me.
And that's it. Thank you everyone for your time and answers. We know you're all very busy candies. Thank you as well to our viewers who made this entire process possible. We'll see you all soon for the chocolate party debate.